reached out to the Center for Endometriosis Care. They responded and they were like, you need to come. You need to come immediately.
Yes.
Your case is very serious. You need to come immediately. But there was one more challenge. I didn't have the funds.
Yes.
I needed to raise over $100,000. That's more than 10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember walking back home and telling my mom, you know, the doctors responded.
This is what's needed.
This is what's needed. And we'd just come out of fundraising for my grandmother, who lost her battle to cancer in 2016. And my mom she was so deflated. And I told her, you know what? We're going to do this. We're gonna do this. We're going to fundraise. I'm going to be fine. Because when we were fundraising, I remember when we were fundraising for my grandmother, my mom was like, so Jamie, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? And I was like, listen, Mom, we're going to fundraise for mommy. Me, God is going to fight for me too.
Yes.
Yeah, and me, I'm a soldier. Me, I'll fight. me, I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
Me, I fight. Let's fundraise for mommy first. Me, God is going to
take care of me. Yeah.
So mommy passed on 2016, and I remember even the day we were burying her, I'd just come from hospital. I just got in a surgery, and yeah, I had to go bury her, and then back to hospital again. Then at the time, 2016, I was also graduating from USIU.
Wait, you were studying?
Yeah.
Your life was moving as normal,
yeah.
And you're having this battle going through.
Yeah, I was working, I was studying, I was providing for my people, I was doing everything, and no one ever knew.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
No one ever knew what I was going through. Nobody ever.
So by the time the pictures that we saw online for the fundraising, what had happened now because they had 100 tubes on you.
Yeah. What happened was because of the constant surgeries. Remember, I'd gone through 18 surgeries in Kenya before I left. Yeah, 18. And because of those 18 surgeries, you know, it was all misdiagnosis. And it was basically just to manage it, not really cutting out the disease. So they really, really messed up with my lungs and my abdomen, and so pushed the disease further. So when I went to the States, doctors opened me up, and my lungs proved to be such a great challenge. And I remember it was a surgery that started at, I checked into hospital at 5:30 in the morning, and I was coming out of theater at 8:30 in the evening, more than 12 hours. Yeah, more than 12 hours.
Them correcting what had...
Yeah. They even had to graft part of my lung because half my lung had been eaten up, you know, by the disease. And I stayed in intensive care for a month. And then after that, I was moved to a pulmonary ward in isolation. And then I stayed there for a long time. And I stayed under observation in the States for a year and a half. Because within that year, I also relapsed again. I also got another collapse. I went through another surgery, and 6 months before we came back home, they also discovered some more pockets of air and water, and so I had to go through another surgery, and that was the worst of them all. I literally, you know, the times when I felt the machines, you know, going off, and the times I felt, you know, my oxygen levels going down, and that was a common occurrence. You know, a normal human being saturates at 90. The times I've saturated at 45. And I've had to be rushed across the city. And it was so dramatic. Like, if I tell you, it's like this needs to be a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. A book.
You basically saw death with your own two eyes.
Many times.
Several times.
Several times. Several times. But God stood with me. That's all I say. God stood with me so many times. Yeah, so many times.